for this one. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by the former Terrapin rookie quarterback out of the University of Maryland.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp and the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, we're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
They work forward to the 40-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's hot downfield by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dublin. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Shamrocks have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they will bring him down inside of midfield.
It's a gain of 28
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Number 27. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
The Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Shamrocks offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's to Waddle again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Dublin first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in! Touchdown, Shamrocks! And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Shamrocks extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Panthers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh, a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 3rd and long.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-3 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it staring down a 3rd and 13. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Shamrocks offense ready for this next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will score! Touchdown, Dublin. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Shamrocks move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Panthers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Panthers, first down. First and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
It's third and 10.
On third down, they'll nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Take this in, back to the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. They'll stick with him again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
A tough spot here. Third and long. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
they come up for third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Shamrocks offense. And their running back set to go once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And as expected, this one's not going to go. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Leakes. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Noah McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. Panthers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side this time.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down, so his offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Shamrocks. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Shamrocks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
The Panthers, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
A 4-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 17.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Jackson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
6 yards.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now a handoff running right. And the scrambles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
The 12-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. To the ground, 1st down run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Shamrocks.
On the toss, they'll run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a running play. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a run on first down. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score again. Touchdown, Dublin. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
36, Panthers 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. His kick is good from 60 yards out. He's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Shamrocks offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Travis start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3rd down and 3. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He should have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
And this is just the defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's the toss as they look to run. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 19 more on that one, and another first down. Now, faking the give. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down. They'll come out throwing here to start. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 3-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
42 yards.
A big play after being backed up. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now on third and long. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards. First down, Dublin.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Right back to him on first down. Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
At the 41-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Dublin first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Shamrocks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.